Happy New Year to everyone. I just wanted to do one appetizer for the new year. I have maybe 3 or 4 appetizers I did last year that are still very good. I have a few dips that are really good, but today I want to do a cheese ball. Now, if you like green olives, which I absolutely love, you will really like this recipe. And I want to get it out in time so you could either serve it for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So you are going to need some green olives. It's a very basic recipe. It's really fast, and it's something that is very convenient for you to make anytime, but really nice for the New Year. So I'm going to show you how to make this. These are all the ingredients you're going to need to make this cheese ball. You're going to need 1 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of either lemon juice concentrate or fresh lemon juice, 1 8-ounce package or 8 ounces of cheddar cheese, 1/4 cup of chopped onions, and 1/2 cup of chopped green olives. Now, this recipe calls for a tablespoon of mayonnaise. But for any of you that know me, I don't like mayonnaise and I don't use it. So you can substitute that for a tablespoon of sour cream. You could even use heavy cream. I'm going to use like a couple of teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce instead. Also, you're going to, if you want, you can use nuts. And I'm going to roast some pecans. And I'm going to put about 1 cup to 3/4. I'm going to roll the cheese ball in afterwards. So these are all the ingredients that you're going to need. So you can use whatever kind of onions you want. I'm going to use a little bit of red onion and a little bit of green onion. So combining the scallions and the red onions I think is just right. You want to start by grating 8 ounces of cheddar cheese. And if you want to get packaged cheddar cheese that's already been grated, that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to grate 8 ounces of cheddar cheese. So after you have all your onions chopped and your cheese grated, we're going to chop up 1/2 cup of green olives. But in the meantime, we're going to add our 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. I'm going to do it in a mixing bowl because I'm going to use my paddle attachment. In the old days, we did everything by hand, but now that I have a mixer that this can be done, I'm going to do it in a mixer. So I'm going to add the cream cheese. I'm going to add the 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. Now the mayonnaise is for moisture to be added as well as flavor, but the Worcestershire sauce is my choice because it has a lot of flavor and it will give it the moisture it needs. So I'm going to get my paddle attachment. I'm going to mix everything together, and then I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients in. Once you get a creamy consistency like this, you can add the remainder ingredients. Once you have your cream cheese all mixed together, you can add all your onions, your cheddar cheese, and your olives in. And then I'm going to get the paddle attachment, and I'm going to mix everything together just like I did this. So I'm going to put some cheddar cheese, olives, and I do have some arugula that I used, and I have a little extra. I've never done this before, but since I have lots of leftover arugula, I'm just going to add it, just for fun. And now I'm going to go over to the mixer. I'm going to blend this very lightly. I'm not going to whip it. I'm just going to blend it very lightly. So here's your mixture in your bowl. Now we're going to lower the paddle, and we're going to blend it very, very slowly. So I am going to grind my nuts. I did toast these because nuts have so much more flavor when you actually toast them. There's absolutely no comparison. So I have this little grinder here. I'm going to turn it over, and here's my nuts that I'll roll. Here is your mixture. The last step that you're going to do is you're going to take this out, and you're going to roll it in a ball on a clean surface. I'm using my cutting board. And if you have a pair of gloves, it's much easier to work with gloves, and your hands aren't going to get all sticky. So what you do is you take a spatula and your gloves like this. And what I do is just mold it in a ball. That's what you want to do. Just mold it in a ball. Like this. Doesn't that look delicious? With all the different olives and cheese and onions. It looks really good. So you want to get plastic wrap nearby. I'm going to remove these gloves in order to get that. And I can remove one. I'm going to take my nuts like this. And then I'm going to take my cheese ball and just roll it all in the nuts. And you want them fairly fine, just like how I have them here. And if you don't want nuts, don't put nuts in them. I love nuts, and your typical cheese ball does have nuts in it, but it's all up to you how you want them. So here is our cheese ball, and now I'm going to wrap this in saran wrap. So let me take off my glove, and then you're just going to go like this and wrap it just like that. See how simple that is? Now we're going to refrigerate this for 3 hours, and then we'll serve it with crackers. I'll be back in 3 hours. Okay, here it is. I just took it out of the refrigerator. It was in there about 2.5 hours. So now we're going to try it. So I'm going to cut open a little. It's pretty firm now compared to what it was when I put it in the refrigerator, but you could see all the nice inside. Hey everyone, it's been 2.5 hours and it's set really well. Probably 2 hours is all you need, although the recipe says 3. So if you don't want to use mayonnaise like I didn't want to, you could substitute sour cream, but even if you do use either one, the Worcestershire is really a must. It gives it a lot more flavor. So you could put even a teaspoon of it if you want. So let's give this a taste. Really delicious. If you like green olives, this is a fantastic appetizer. It really is. So it's easy to make. It has so much flavor. And most of these items you probably already have in your refrigerator. So I want to thank everyone for watching and supporting my channel this year. I really appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a happy new year in 2024. Thank you so much.